10 seconds.
Bon voyeur.
Test vibration.
Thank you enough. That's right. Hey, are you
6,
really God?
5,
Go to black.
4,
Impersonated. Look for the new Bible action figure, Larry the Leper. Parts sold separately.
Just Hair Superstore. We'll supply you with real human hair without asking any embarrassing personal questions.
Do you have daddy issues? I don't even have a mom.
Neither do we.
Excuse me.
Sorry, let me start over.
Mommy, mommy, I love you, mommy. This is our special day. Flowers and presents and breakfast and bed. Whatever you wish for, I'll give you instead.
Hey everybody, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views on all the episodes I must review. So here we are, and today's the day of Mother's Day. And it's a tradition that I've been doing as a Loud House Critic to actually have one episode be on Mother and Father's Day. And I got a really good special one for you guys today. Right and Wrong, the 31st episode of Season 4 of the Loud House, and above all, the 180th episode. You know, something about this episode seems like I kind of really like this episode, but then there's a downside to it. So I have mixed feelings about it, but then again, I really actually love for what it is, for what it's meant to be. Especially it's the dream that Rita actually wanted when she was doing a novel idea. But can Rita actually write down for what is really right, or is it so wrong that we have to throw it in the shredder?
Into your eyes, handle.
Hey there, you doing okay? I don't know, it's just that you kind of look a bit troubled. Is something wrong? What? Undercover Mom? Oh, Undercover Mom. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry, I was just so caught up with my schedule. I just wanted to try to get right or wrong out of the way, because in the Next of the Event episode, this one actually somewhere took place after Right and Wrong when Rita actually got her new job. But I kind of overlooked the schedule a bit, and especially when so many people have requested me Undercover Mom more than Right or Wrong for a special Mother's Day event. Again, I am so sorry. Okay, let's put you all into the actual review that you guys came to watch. Hold on.
He died? But he made the best mint cookies.
No, that was Roger. Randy's the one who's dead.
Who's Randy?
I guess we'll find out at the wake.
Undercover Mom, the 16th episode of Season 5 of The Loud House, and above all, the 215th episode. So, this is the episode that so many people had voted for me to actually review. And with that being said, I really actually find this episode really charming and heartwarming about it. Because when I first watched this episode, I already knew something that was going to happen due to how much the title is, but somewhat it actually works here with this episode. Let's see how a real good disguise trick that Rita can actually pull as good as Robin Williams did with Miss Doubtfire.
I will get there. I will get there. I will get there somehow. Cross that river.
So, how's everything at school, girls? Anything fun or interesting going on lately?
Yeah.
Got nothing, lady.
Very social, aren't they?
Survey says...
And don't forget to plant a kiss right here on your way out.
Ooh, ouch. This is gonna hurt. Any last words? Too late.
That's gonna be you someday, Lily. Getting older and more distant from your dear old mom. The girls barely let me into their lives anymore.
Oh, boo fucking who? I spent 10 years in a dog park. Come talk to me after St. Bernard shits on your face.
Hey, shut up, Frank. Can't you see she's hurt? You know, it's funny that Rita is actually saying all this when really, her and Lindsay were banging each other in a pool place in the Sweet and Sour and wanted to get away from the kids during Frenzy and didn't do shit about it when it came Brawl in the Family or Chore and Peace. So now we have Rita actually want to hang around with the girls. I just hope and pray to God that they actually can keep this character in the right way and not rub me so the wrong way at the same time.
Aw, do you want to give me a kiss? Ooh, you know what? I'll take it.
Okay, I'm actually gonna let this slide because that was really cute. Honestly, she's still a toddler, but the way she kissed her, I'm just gonna let it happen. So Rita actually goes to her new job as she got after right and wrong. What the fuck is that thing? Is that a relative of Frank's?
Hell, I know this pantry survived 9/11. Now he's planted front and center at the Freedom Tower, and that motherfucker won't even call me back.
Oh, sorry, Rita. I let my Venus flytrap use your desk.
That's awesome. Who are you?
Who the hell are you again?
Oh, it's me, Gary. I've been undercover the last 6 months for that series I'm writing on the dangerous and seedy underworld of gardening.
Oh, wow. I didn't even recognize you.
Mm-hmm. And it ain't too hard to actually recognize a guy wearing girls' clothes at a supermarket. Here's an idea that one of the employees gives Rita that we already know and seen in the movies before.
Going undercover is a great way to get people to open up. When they don't know who you are, they'll really let you into their lives.
Let you into their lives, huh?
Does anyone even see where this is going? Because honestly, I already saw this coming when I was watching this episode.
Jesse, I have a great story idea.
Whoa, stop the presses. It's Rita Loud and she's excited.
Where the hell you learn how to give a speech? You put your thesis statement at the motherfucking top.
Picture this. I go undercover at Royal Woods High for a hard-hitting story on teen life.
I recommend the Babysitter's Club. The series that focused on Stacy's diabetes was so moving.
Oh, bullshit.
I can see the headlines now. Teen scene. What's it mean? This could be big, Rita. Let's do it.
So many iconic 80s looks to choose from. I want to go thriller, but I don't want to be the third thriller in line for the potato salad. You feel me?
Woohoo! Thanks, Jesse.
You know, as much predictability I spotted in this episode when I first watched it, I just let it all slide by me because honestly, it's Rita, and this was going to be real much entertaining. As I've seen the great and famous Robin Williams and Martin Lawrence do their best in ladies' clothes.
Oh, she's so hot I can feel my shell tightening.
Hun, don't you think you should get to class? You don't want to be late on your first day undercover.
Just a sec. I'm building a social media presence. It'll be so cray if I don't have one. Speaking of which, can you go to Smith-Partee and drop a heart emoji on my latest post?
You know, Rita trying to act all hip and stuff kind of is cringy, but it's not that cringy, as I would be watching a Comedy Central show called Drawing Together.
That is hand-stitched leather. You better drink it.
Well, Brita, have a nice day.
It's Britta.
Britta, nice name. Hell, my undercover names I mostly use would be Jasper, Larry, Sebastian, and Casper. Now, these are names I won't use all the time when I'm out there undercover. I could change my name so much if I wanted to, depending on where I'm going at or who I'm hanging around with. But I can actually say I'm pretty good at hiding myself in the public eye. There's Lenny. You think she's gonna fall for the disguise? Oh wait, it's Lenny.
Hey girl, hey. Name's Britta. I'm new here, and I don't know anyone.
She is one bad actress. Yeah, I'm used to that one.
Gosh, I'm Lenny Loud, and you should totally sit with me. It must be so hard being the new girl.
Oh, you're so sweet, Lenny.
Isn't Lenny always the sweetest gal? Kind of think of it, I wouldn't do anything harsh to her in No Such Luck because I feel like she got manipulated in that. Because she would know better. But she invites Luna over to know her new best friend, Britta.
Meet Britta. She's new here.
Luna Loud, pleasure to make your most epic acquaintance. Whoa, no one's ever nailed my handshake on the first try.
Oh, we do it in Hawaii, where I just moved from yesterday. Aloha!
Seriously, have you ever even been around teenagers your whole life? If you're gonna be undercover, you really have to figure out a good name and origin, where you come from, and what your pros and cons are.
Huh?
And there's the class clown herself, LUANS. And yet Luna and Lenny actually invite her over to meet Britta.
Hey, LUANS! She's our sister. This is Britta, dude. Hey there, Britta. Nice to meet ya. Ew.
I know I keep bringing this shit up every time when I see something that doesn't feel right, but honestly, some of the writers and animators are really trying to hide their perverted minds. Just like how the way Disney did. I wouldn't even need to tell you guys what dirty sex joke is there. In fact, I won't even tell it at all. Anyways.
I'm on the hunt for an unsuspecting soul to whoopee cushion.
LUANS, no!
Ixnay on Ian and I meant to say being mom, by the way.
I mean, whoopee cushion? That's a little whack.
Kind of like you and your family. Or maybe the writers who wrote No Such Luck in Kings of the Kong. But as wacky as this gonna get, LUANS starts a food fight. Again, which I never had in my school year.
Food fight it is! Ha!
Oh, that's it, LUANS! Food fight!
Hey, this is gonna get good.
Oh, no. Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Out of the way, bunny.
Food fight!
Fight, Britta.
Aw. I like what I'm seeing.
They really do look good.
Yeah, I'm glad for them.
So, I got some goss. And spoiler alert, it's about me.
Ooh, girl. I'm all ears.
You know, if someone was new to me around town or at a workstation place, I wouldn't spill too much about myself because they could be someone who's working for somebody else that would be looking for me. Bruce Wayne does better at hiding his identity.
See that guy over there? I totally have a crush on him. He's got such a cute cowlick.
Oh, good luck with that. It's all I can say to you. Seriously, how many mixed crushes are we gonna keep giving some of these characters? Because literally, I'm not too sure if Lenny can hit it off with this boy. I mean, I don't know if she really had feelings for Chaz as she did in Ellis for Love, and he showed up again in Party Down. But with this boy, not too quite happy or sure about that. Just as bad as so much the writers can't even decide whose crush could be for Lucy. Is it that one creepy kid who we never saw again, or is it Rocky, who we never actually saw again as either? I mean, come on, make something of these two. I mean, we already officially shipped LUANS and Benny, and as badly as I can say it, to Sam and Luna together. And then there's Lori and Bobby, whose relationship I really don't give a shit about.
Oh, but like, keep that to yourself, because I haven't told anyone yet.
Sweetheart, you just did tell someone who you already know, and now she's got the goods.
Britta?
Who are we talking about?
Survey says...
Asshole mio, oh sada mia,
Fucking idiot.
So now we come to her and Luna rocking it out.
Something on your mind, dude?
Learn to be a specific character instead trying to be all of them at one time. It ain't worth trying to be too hip like they fucked up that Scooby-Doo movie. But here's where Luna's problem is.
I can't can't concentrate. My girlfriend Sam and I got in a tiff over a riff, and now she's miffed. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to say either. Especially how the way you said your girlfriend Sam. You know, I'm not gonna touch this shit anymore because I'm just gonna let it fly. Because there's actually two different meanings of girlfriend. One when you're actually in a relationship, and one would actually be a girl as your friend. But whatever the hell you guys decide about it, don't even share it with me. I'm just gonna keep everything to myself. As much as I'm gonna explain a difference between phobia and dislike in a Q&A to new YouTubers that are actually bashing on me. But anyway, we're getting off the subject. Now we come to Britta and LUANS, and you'll never guess who they're actually gonna prank.
LUANS, are you gonna tell me why you brought me into this bush?
I wanted to cut you in on a little secret prank I'm cooking up.
Wait, you want to do a prank with me and not on me?
Shh, it's time.
Who are we nailing?
Principal Rivers.
This'll be fun to watch. It's payback time.
Lord, you don't know.
Yay! Fucking well done!
I like her.
Pranks! Yay!
Oh, I love LUANS. I definitely love her. Both hands down for getting the Destiny prank on this dunderheaded principal who didn't even make up much of her mind in deep cuts. And change your outfit. It looked like a gypsy actually gave birth to you after she got done banging a Saudi Arabian person. So, and as much as for Rita pretending to be Rita on the first day of the field in the girls' high school turned out to be so much of a fun day until she returned back to the Loud House.
Well, I can officially say that this has been a rousing success.
You've got your story?
I wrote the story in 40 minutes during a study period.
Oh, so you don't have to go back again. Oh, that's so great.
I wouldn't say that for sure, Legacy, as anyone remembers in the movie cliches about someone being undercovered.
Oh no, I'm still going back.
Excuse me?
What did you say?
Lynn, when I am Britta, the girls open up to me for the first time in years. I feel close to them, and I'm not ready to give that up yet.
Oh, so you're gonna drink from that cup.
I don't know, Rita. I feel like you're playing with fire.
Oh, that's a damn cruel irony to tell somebody who you really love when you did that shit yourself.
Don't worry. I'm being very cautious. I even got Britta her own cell phone.
Wouldn't it by any chance, would you not actually get two numbers on one single phone? Me having two different accounts for YouTube, I mean emails to be precise, because one is my real email and one is my Loud House Critic email, where some fans send me a request or actually send a voice recording to me. That would have actually worked out so much better for you. But suddenly Lenny makes a phone call to Rita, or should I say Britta.
Guilford Britta!
Hey, girl, hey!
Hey, Lenny.
Can't talk, Mom. I'm on with my new friend, Britta. Do you guys hear an echo in here?
Nope.
I don't hear anything.
Maybe there is no intelligent life out there in the universe after all.
You can say that again, Bugs.
See? Totally under control. What's another day?
Wednesday? Did I get it right?
Survey says...
God damn it!
Oh, charming. You're totally under control with everything. Like you weren't so much under control in Chore and Peace, Serial Offender, Brawl in the Family. Do I need to add more to the list? Let's get the fuck moving on before I actually spill the whole entire list to everybody.
Ready, set, chug!
Wow! I've never seen Lenny do that before. Lola did it one time. And I don't know who else did, but I'll have to think about it. With all the good stuff of them hanging around with their friend, they feel so much comfortable around her. And this touches, Rita's heart. The girls decide to invite their new friend to dinner.
So, Britta, we were talking.
We want to have you over for dinner tonight.
Sorry, dinner at your house tonight?
That's right, Bob. Let's roll.
Survey says...
We can figure this out.
Fuck you.
Judas, please, why does everybody keep spitting at LUANS? Do it under the table, for fuck's sake. So they bring in a new friend to their Loud House.
Welcome to the Loud House.
Oh, wow.
Lana?
What are you doing?
Don't freak! I'll have it cleaned up before Mom gets home.
Why, you little...
Temper. We wouldn't want to give ourselves away to the girls.
Oh, and that's our dad.
Hey, girls, I didn't hear you come.
Idiot! You realize what you've just done?
Not cool, Dad. This is our friend Britta.
Oh, sorry, Britta.
Got some in your ponytail, dude.
I'm okay. It's all good.
This is just a huge nitpick, but doesn't it ever occur that she could actually dyed her hair that kind of color instead of just wearing a wig? I don't know. It's just a suggestion.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Loud.
So, you're Britta. That's who you are. I mean, who else would you be? Well, this has been great. Goodbye.
This has been great. Goodbye. Who the fuck acts like that? Come on, project a little bit more.
Actually, she's staying for dinner. And stop being so weird.
You say that like you're not.
Get it? I don't.
Well, look who's talking. And you wouldn't say there's nothing wrong with you acting weird? So now we come to the dinner table, and as you guys can even imagine, this is where some parts would go downhill. Case 1, spoiler alert, the true identity being shown.
Hey, where is Mom anyway?
She's in the garage. Yeah, should be here any minute.
I love that look she just gave him. That's a real stupid excuse. But as bad as some things can get out of hand, Britta decides to go change to Rita in the bathroom. The sledgehammer's being lifted, and it's getting ready to get slammed down in a few minutes, if you know what I mean.
Here you go, Miss Luna.
Gross!
Oh, where?
Would you stop complaining?
Hi, all. Sorry I'm late. I was whittling a life-size family sculpture.
Wait, what?
That's weird. She's been in the can for a while. I should go check on her.
No! Never rush someone's bathroom routine. Better go wash up. BRB.
Here it comes. Get ready.
Hey, don't flinch. It ain't coming yet. It ain't coming yet. When it's coming, I'll let you know.
Mama!
Shut up! I'm not your mama.
Leave that part out from now on.
Down, Charles.
Charles, no!
Guess the cat's out of the bag, eh?
Okay, I know this looks bad, but I can explain.
Wait, Mom, why are you dressed like Britta?
Oh, I have so much work to do.
No, Lenny. Mom is Britta. You tricked us. I confided in you about Sam.
Again, I'm not gonna touch a word on that subject. I'm just gonna let it go.
I cut you in on my secret prank.
Sucks to be you then, doesn't it?
Well, you should have never did that.
And I told you about my cowlicky crush.
I came to lose my virginity!
Well, he's not worth it to you. If only the writers could figure out which boy they actually want you to fall in love with.
Oh, girls, I just wanted to...
We don't want to hear it. Let's go.
Girls,
And you just got a verbal ass whooping.
I'm not gonna bash on Rita, but the girls, they acted like total bitches right there. They could have let their mom explain about why she was doing it, but as stubborn as they are, they never give anyone a chance, not even their own little brother. But as you can imagine, in some movies, in the ending, someone always makes up for their mistakes, and love does come back to them. And I could just tell you all that I really enjoyed this episode. So the next day in the Loud House,
I made you tea and duck l'orange. I wasn't sure which would make you feel better.
Thanks, hon, but I'm doing okay.
I thought you already finished your article.
Oh, I'm scrapping that version. I think I found a new take on it.
oh, this is gonna get interesting. And trust me, it does get really interesting.
Sorry I'm late, Jesse. I was up all night, but I have the article right here.
Let's see now.
What's this? I know it's not the article you were expecting, but it's the one I needed to write.
And as much as the getting is good as it's gonna get here, this ending actually saves the episode. Well, technically, most of it actually saves the episode, even one of my favorite best parts. And also, don't let these frames ruin the illusion of the episode. Use your imagination.
I was supposed to go to Royal Woods High in search of a story on teenage life, but what I really was in search of was connection. As a mom of 3 high school girls, it's sometimes tough to accept that your kids are growing up. This story gave me an excuse to stay in their lives just a little bit longer, but it wasn't fair to them. What I learned in my time at Royal Woods High was that as parents, we need to let our kids grow up and become independent, trusting that they'll come to us when they need to.
Did you guys read this?
Now, wasn't that something? I really actually love that kind of speech. And it makes me think more about my mother, and I understand how the cycle actually works. When a mother loves her kids very much, when it comes to times of them being really young, they spend so much time with their mom and dad. But sometimes when things change, they grow up so much, and then some things just, change. Look how the way Toy Story 2 was handled and how the way Jesse's backstory was. This is something that actually happens to everybody. When things get over them, when they start to adapt to teenage life and to adulthood, things can get changed a little bit quickly and they start declaring their own independence and not hanging around with their parents so much anymore. But this one right here was a really good example, and it saves it all. I give both hands down one of the best morals of this episode I've ever got. But Rita actually comes home, and the girls greet her with one simple hug.
Mom! I'm so sorry, girls. I never should have violated your trust.
Oh, gross! A heartfelt moment! You call that magic? Hades is much worse.
There. I guess that'll teach him.
We totes get why you did it. And we did have a great time hanging out with you.
How about we do a hang sesh once a month, just the 4 of us?
We should start right now.
Really? I'd love that. Let me go freshen up really quick. It's been a crazy day.
Mom, no!
You asshole! You think this shit is funny?
Sorry, I planned that before I read the article.
I need to learn that kind of prank trick from LUANS, because she used blue at first during the first season and even in A Fridge Too Far, and yet she's using purple. But anyways.
I'm gonna let this one slide.
So that was Undercover Mom. Okay, from the very start of this episode, I already knew what was going to happen the minute Lenny, Luna, and LUANS actually stepped out of the van and Rita feeling left out in the dark. But at least this had a lot of heart into it. A mother willing to spend time with her daughter, or at least in my case, her kids. I know I've seen movie tropes that done this kind of cliche before, like Miss Doubtfire, Big Mama's House, that god-awful white chicks. Hell, even Mulan. But at least, like I said, it has a lot of heart and it was done fairly. Rita actually going undercover, being in disguise as a high school student, getting to know Luna, LUANS, and Lenny of what they're all about and what they're going with in their future. And something I forgot to mention, it almost kind of reminds me of an extremely goofy movie, because normally when it comes to an actual kid actually growing up a little bit quicker, somehow the parents almost feel like they're going to be left out in the dark, like so much they're declaring their own independence, like they're just not little kids anymore, like they've grown up and then getting their own lives together. But then that's when a parent would step in and just want to be part of their life. But in Rita's eyes, those are her kids. She loves them so much, no matter how big they get. Most parents would still worry about their kids, even if they get old somewhere at the age of 21 or at least 40. But I wouldn't worry too much and be that much overprotective. But how the way Rita actually became Britta in this episode, she got closer and closer to bonding with 3 older sisters, even though Lori's not around so much because she's at college. But the time when it comes to dinner, that's when things fall apart for her, and her disguise just came completely off. And the three just give her the shaft. But the next day, she actually makes things up to them, and they completely understand not to overlook their mother, who actually raised and cared for them. As I would like to see more episodes like that instead of these parents being hypocritical idiots. It doesn't make up for their excuses for what they did in the past, but it does actually excuse us that she actually really does care for her kids. I just hope the writers don't change a thing about this one, because I really enjoyed this one. And I'm really sorry about that in the beginning, that it became all a misunderstanding for you guys, that I was reviewing the wrong episode. But anyway, if you actually love this episode, especially when you just watched it on Mother's Day, you can actually go check this out. It's in the description below. You can't miss this one. I'm the Loud House Critic. I should take my mother out somewhere tonight.
In the loud house, duck, dodge, push and shove. It's how we show our love. In the loud house, one boy and 10 girls wouldn't trade it for the world.
Feel alone. Mommy, mommy, I love you, mommy, in all your special ways. So on every second Sunday in May, we'll celebrate Mother's Day. Mommy, I love you. You